So for the first achievement for the next level is basically we need to reach the key item within 50 seconds. And also there's nothing really fancy you need to do, just make sure you keep jumping to get that extra boost. And there isn't really no glitches you need to do, but if you really want to, you can do the corner glitch to go through crates. That's the only thing I can suggest if you somehow not managing to get there quick enough. Well, for me, there isn't really a way to actually get up here consistently. For me, I had to try multiple times, but the best way for me is to jump as soon as we land and then move to the right so you're actually facing straight towards the pickup. But of course, I did try again multiple times. I seemed to do it as I slid down the first ramp. As soon as I landed on the second ramp going down, I jumped again and it seemed to work as well. Well. This achievement and the pickups together can be quite troublesome, but it is doable. So basically, we need to go to where the two pickups are located. This will spawn the barracuda, or what you want to call it, or the catfish. Then we want to lead it all the way to the furthest end possible. So this will be your next area, the area that you need to come to anyway. Once again, this area is all part of the story. Now, once you see it eventually get to the very end, just to be warned, this damn fish moves very quickly. So once you are happy of how far away this fish is located, do a dive in the water to get the best momentum down, and then swim to the far end. Alright, this will be the trickiest part. So now once you go down, you need to make sure to position yourself in the direction where you need to go. So basically, once you've done that, you need to swim towards the wall and go up. Most of the time, he will actually try and lunge from above and go downwards. So if you end up going away from where the fish is attacking, he will most likely always grab you. But once again, it's just like a trial and error until you get it. But don't worry, there's many more of these to go. Well, I say many more, like 2 or 3. I do apologise for this next jump cut. This is basically almost the next area. So once you've seen this crate that you need to push, once again, this crate is all part of the story. You need to push it. So once you push it forward for the first time, you can actually leave the area. But if you push the crate one more time to the left or right, you will find your first secret. Now in this same area, we're going to find now there's a flare next to a very convenient hole that has a boulder down the bottom. So the only way that I've actually figured out, you need to go backwards. For some reason, backwards is the best option. Once again, this is not always 100%. You have to do trial and error until you actually get it. And now with the next pickups. So once we have pressed that switch above, we need to jump back down where the warriors are located, basically the monks. Once we have gone through this area here, you will find 3 lovely marines. Luckily enough, this is the same procedure as the temple monks, where the guys that spread the Uzi around doesn't seem to do much damage to the monks. So all the monks that we haven't angered in this room, will kill them all for you. Once again, the monks cannot be angered by you. They can die as long as you don't physically anger them.
Aha. 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 Aha.
Right, this will be very interesting to do, but it's not too bad overall. So if you pick up the necessary items first, that don't spawn the enemies. So there'll be the harpoon rounds here, and then there's going to be some, well, so there's one large med pack in this doorway on the right. I realised I did mess something up here. I didn't realise the AP rounds that we grabbed doesn't spawn any fish, but don't grab this one just yet. Because you'll see why in a second. But if you ignore that main objective key for now, this won't spawn the fish behind you. Now go into this doorway. This will be the next two pickups. So at the moment, this two doesn't trigger any fish to spawn yet. And then if you want to now go pick up the main key objective. So basically I should have done it the other way around. So I should pick up the key last, then leave the water. But I've done it asked about face much. Right now for this final pickup, this will spawn additional 2 of these damn things. So as soon as we enter the doorway, 2 will spawn, making it 3. So one thing, it's always best to make sure to lure them as far away as possible, away from the item you're going to pick up. And always try to dive in the water. Alright, so this is the last final pickup. Now we're going to get out of here. Probably best to go left and not follow the way I'm going. Because we need to go the other direction where we got to place the key. Once again, at the time I didn't notice the doorway directly in front of us.
Aha.